Hmm? Oh, you got a what? Oh, okay. Well, it tells you what they are. Is it now? Yes, is it?
Well, it doesn't guess it. It's
Did
like,
you notice it?
well, what I did it with a lot of flowers that I know, and it was always correct. The only one that it doesn't really, it gives you options, are the ones that are difficult. So,
That's insane, though, isn't it?
yeah,
Clever, but
yeah.
useful.
I mean, I wouldn't need anything to find out if it was edible or not, because I wouldn't trust it that much.
Well, I know, but nonetheless, it's clever that people do that.
Well, yeah, because the thing is, you can look up more then, because then if you look up something, if you know vaguely what it's called, you can look it up, and some things they go on the smell or something. Do you know what I mean? Or what happens when you touch them?
That's amazing.
Oh. So it's such a... I've got the fan as well. Comfy. Were you here last week?
No, I was on holiday.
Oh, where did you go?
I was in Scarborough and Pickering.
Oh, lovely.
On the beach all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I can see you've got a bit of a travel.
Oh, just walking around.
Oh, me too. I don't lie in
I
it.
keep covered up because I just burn. It was beautiful. It was like this. Absolutely gorgeous.
It's more... It's nicer by the sea, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can get a bit sweaty.
My hotel was just on the beach. Beachfront.
Yeah, we were in London.
Beautiful. That is a lovely area.
Yes, it was very nice.
Where's your cushions?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, hold on a minute. I'll probably put them out at the top. Yeah, yeah.
but on a half. I watched that interview.
Oh, you watched it? You say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, gosh, yeah.
One
Thank,
more?
oh no, that's it, Cora, thank you. That's it, I'm all done now.
Where is he now? He's been hassling us.
Just let Charlie out.
She had a quiet week last week then.
No, it was just the two of us, but flipping heck.
Did they come to?
Yeah, Anthony came to immediately and gave me evidence for the whole night. It's just blown me away. It was just absolutely fantastic.
Oh wow! I didn't hear it. I didn't.
No,
have
all
a chance
right.
to have a look.
Oh, it just proves that I said to call earlier, as we know, they're here now. It's just that we can't see them, but they're here. It's just wonderful.
Oh, you're coming up.
Right, sit down. Lie down. Lie down then.
That door. So I'll be banging it in. Yes.
Lie down. If we ignore him, he'll be okay. If nobody takes any notice of him, he'll be okay. Ignore the beast. He'll settle.
No, he won't.
You'll be a good boy.
Right then. Okay. Right, we'll say hello, good evening to our friends around the world that's listening in. You've probably noticed we're doing something a bit different tonight because it's so hot over here that we've got the doors and windows open and so the lights in, and we thought we'll do this tonight. We'll just try sort of putting the camera on towards the medium so it will give you something to look at. Yeah, you better wear your dark glasses. Right, and now of course we'll say good evening to our friends in Spirit Side. Lovely to be back, all the four of us again. And as usual, we'll leave everything in your hands, and whatever transpires, transpires. But as always, just bring us truth, love and light, which I know you always do anyway. So we'll start the music going now. Sorry, I hadn't switched the mains on, so just a minute. That should be on. Let's try again.
Flatfoot comes now to speak with his friends.
Hello, Flatfoot.
For the first time tonight, Flatfoot will open your circle in love, joy, and service to the Great Spirit. Flatfoot will now, for the first time tonight, say bye-bye, but will return later when I return to close your gathering. Flatfoot now, for the first time, will step to one side and allow others to commune. Flatfoot, for the first time now, says bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye,
Flatfoot.
Flatfoot.
Thank you very much. And for all the people listening in, the sound that you can hear might be quite noisy. We've got the fan on to try and keep ourselves cool.
Yeah,
Here he comes.
yes, I am.
Yeah, but you're cool.
I beg your pardon.
That's all. I'm saying, are you cool?
Am I what?
Okay. Cool. We've got the fan on here. We've got the fan on the medium, so you might be feeling it.
Cold?
Cool. Yeah. Making it cooler. It's hot here.
Well, it's bloody hot where I am.
Oh right.
But that's hell for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or am I?
Hello.
Or am I dead? I'd be cold if I was dead, but I'm not cold either.
No.
So I'm alive. So I seem to be all right. Who's cold?
No. I meant it.
1 minute. I'm trying to sort myself out. Who's cold then?
No, I'm saying we're trying to make it cooler because it's so hot here, and we've got the electric fan blowing, and and it's pointing towards you.
You got the propeller going round.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I see. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, Mr. Paul. I'm not bothered.
Ah, that's good.
Because I'm not inside him, am I?
No.
So it doesn't
no,
bother me.
No.
No. Mind you, you might want to turn it down a bit. It don't need to be too loud, does it?
No. Okay.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
can always do things with it, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's that?
That's better.
You happy with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all right then.
Quieter as well.
Yes, it is. Unlike myself, I'm not quiet in the slightest.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on a minute. I'm just trying to put him back where I need him to be. And when I've got him there, that will be fine.
All right.
Yeah.
I've got something to tell you when you have.
I've got something to tell you as well.
Oh. Right.
You've got to tell me something about when we spoke last week.
Yes.
I've got something to tell you about when we spoke last week as well.
All right.
But I'm going to keep you waiting in suspenders.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Auntie Cora.
I'm fine, thank you. Yes.
Yeah. I'm being told that apparently I'm being broadcast to the whole wide world.
You are.
You are indeed.
Yeah, I hope you realise that I take fame in my stride. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I've dressed for the occasion. I've got my best, dirtiest shirt on.
You?
Yeah. I've got me horrible tie on. With all the raggedy bits. And I've combed my hair with my fingers, especially for everyone.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, bit of spit and polish.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yes.
Came before all the shampoos.
Yeah, that's right. It did. It did.
It did.
Yeah. One moment. Yeah, so how are you, Auntie Cora? You well?
I'm very well, thank you.
I'm
Yes,
pleased to hear that.
I am.
What about you, Sue? You all right?
Yes, thank you. I'm good. Very good.
Jolly good. Yes. Who's had hot dogs?
Not me.
Not me.
No.
Oh, a moment. I know what this is. But it's not, yeah, it actually doesn't concern yourself. It concerns him in the chair. I just want to tell you, A429, Mr. Paul.
That's what I was going to talk to you about.
Yeah, well, the head went down there, a day later after we spoke about it.
All right.
Yeah, and he had hot dogs. But I didn't know that.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing secret.
No, well, it's not really, I can't really take much credit for that. Yeah, but before I do, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to listen and I'm just trying to sort myself out while I'm here. Yes. I beg your pardon, so how are you, Sue? Are you well?
I am, yeah, really good.
Jolly good. I'm pleased to hear that. I am just trying to hear my word and I'm trying to keep him where I need him. I'm trying to do my bit. So I'm just Mr. Paul, last week when we spoke,
Yeah.
we spoke about some. Have you had, Auntie Cora?
Yes.
Have you had? Has somebody baked you something? Have you eaten
I had something that was
baked for
yes.
you by somebody you know?
No.
Well, what's this about something being baked for you? Or something, you've had something. You ain't had cream tea, have you, or something?
Similar to green tea, yes.
Well, somebody here is telling me about you having something that was baked and it was like a cream tea.
Yes,
Can you understand me?
I can.
Jolly good. Let me come back to you in a minute then. Mr. Paul,
Yeah.
last week when we spoke,
Yeah.
I had one of your dead friends here.
Yeah.
Because all the people here are dead, you know.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and I tried to give you a word last week that sounded like kitchen or kitchen or something like that. And you didn't know what it meant.
Right. Okay.
But I've been since told that I need to remind you of, just now, need to remind you, do you remember something that sounded like, it starts with a C, an A, an L and an L, Callington, or something like that?
Callington, yes.
Do you understand that?
Oh, God, yes.
Connected with these people
Yes.
in my world?
Yes.
Do you understand that word?
Oh, God, yes.
Well, that was what I tried to tell you last week, but I couldn't hear it. I was saying kitchen or something, or catching, but apparently it's Carlington
Yes. Yes, it
or
was.
something like that.
Yes.
Anyway, he adds that to
Yeah.
all the other crap he told you
Yeah, right.
about, like the tennis in the tree and all that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Callington, that's remarkable. Yes.
Yeah. You understand me?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah. So that's good. So anyway, I had to tell you that.
Yeah.
Now, what did you want to tell me?
Right. Well, when we finished the
And you got your map out.
oh, yes.
Yeah,
I got,
and you run your finger along.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never realised, even growing up, where I used to live with my mum and dad.
Yeah.
I just knew I just knew where we were. But when I looked it up, the actual number of the road was the A429.
Oh, well, there you are
So
then.
there were so many.
A429 was what your brother was telling me.
Yes, that's
But
right.
not just that. A429 runs through his life.
Yes.
And he lived on it
Yeah.
a number of times.
Yeah.
And then he ended up going on it when he snuffed it.
Yeah.
And
that's
came
right.
out your world.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
he popped you, when he hopped the wagon to Corey, he went down the A429 in a box.
I can't believe it. He wouldn't have remembered that, would he?
No.
No. That's the last
Yeah.
journey nobody remembers.
No, you will remember, well, you won't remember it in the same way, you'll observe it.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens when you die, you observe yourself.
Yeah. It's more interesting.
Yeah, it's like going to the butcher's, except it's you on the counter.
That's right.
Yeah, that's quite funny, isn't it?
It is.
And disturbing at the same time.
Yeah.
True story.
The way they shove you in a box, put the lid
Yeah,
on.
go and see yourself in the fridge. Yeah,
And then they overcook you.
yeah. Do you like barbecue, Sue?
Yes.
Why am I being asked? Is there something to do with the barbecue?
No.
It's strange because I'm hearing it.
Haven't had one yet this year.
I've just heard barbecue. Forgive me for being vague. Have you haven't been to a pub whilst you've been away
Yes.
with something to do with a fisherman?
I don't know about a fisherman. There were fishing boats
Have you
around.
seen containers that look like they would catch things
Yes.
stacked up?
Yes.
And have you not seen a statue or something of a fisherman?
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
Because somebody's telling me they were with you when you saw the baskets that you might catch stuff in, like crabs or whatever.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you know what I mean?
And there was a statue there.
And
I
there's a
didn't really
statue
take
of
much
a
notice.
fisherman.
Yeah,
And you saw it.
yeah,
And this was when you was on holiday.
yeah.
And somebody over here, your old man, I'm guessing, or maybe it's your mum, I don't know, but one of your people here are telling me to tell you that when they were with you, when you was on your holiday, Bobs, and you saw the containers that would catch things in the fisherman statue.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you understand me?
I do, yeah.
Well, I hope you don't mind, but they tagged along on holiday with you.
Did they enjoy it?
I suppose they must have done, because they're telling you. And, are you sure you haven't eaten something that was barbecue?
No.
Well, that's strange, because... Well, there's just... I know it's summertime in your world, and these things are common, but there's something to do with the barbecue. And I don't know if you... And I don't know how to expand on barbecue, because I don't really know nothing about them. But I know they
Maybe
will...
I'm going to have one.
Maybe so. That would be nice, I suppose. You've not eaten anything barbecue flavoured then?
No.
Oh, well.
Fish, but
Nah. How strange. Well, these people were with you on holiday. They saw you looking at containers that you would catch like crabs in the summer.
yeah.
And they were aware of this.
I definitely was, yeah.
Well,
'Cause I
that's
was-
something then,
yeah.
isn't it?
I was wondering what they'd caught in them.
All right. Did they have crabs?
Well, I think so. I didn't actually see them because they went away in a van.
Do you like crab?
Oh, I love crab.
Do you?
Don't get crab very
Yeah, I
often.
like crab as well.
Oh,
It's a
lovely.
luxury, that is.
It is. Big luxury.
Yeah. Crab. Yeah. Yeah. That's good then, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, now back to you, Auntie Cora. You in this thing that's like a cream tea, but it isn't.
Yes.
I'm trying to make sense now. I'm trying to listen back over here. But would this not be something when you was away?
Yes.
Because I feel like... Can I ask, Auntie Nosy,
Yes.
is somebody connected with her not cook you something?
No. Not actually cook.
Should... Oh, well, don't tell me, don't
No,
tell
no,
me.
I'm not going to tell you.
Don't tell me. I'll jump out of him and haunt you.
I'll look after you if you do.
Yeah, you let me in.
I would.
Yeah, I'm a very noisy ghost.
I know.
Yeah. And there's something to do.
Yeah.
You've been taken then to
Yes.
something
Yeah.
that is special,
Yes.
and it's and oh, hang on, did you go to York?
I didn't go to it. I passed it. But I didn't go to it.
And did you go to Whitley? No, Whitterby.
No, I didn't go.
Ah, well, then, all I'm going to say is then that this... No, hang on. I've got to get it right. Have you been to an experience where you have a lunch with posh sandwiches?
I have, but I didn't partake with the sandwiches.
I can see, I tell you what
Yeah.
I can see a posh place
Yeah.
with stacks,
Yeah.
with posh sandwiches and little cakes on it,
Yeah.
and and proper china cups
Yeah.
and posh things like that.
Yeah.
And I almost feel like I'm in an old-fashioned building,
Exactly.
and it's very, very. I almost feel a bit. I feel a bit well-to-do actually.
Yeah.
I should have dressed better. I should have dressed better. I should have at least covered my knees. And maybe
Got shoes on.
yeah, that's all right. I'm wearing my hat, so it's fine. I feel good. I feel like I should tip my cap to you, Auntie Cora.
Yes.
Hang on. Yeah, that's what I'm being. I can see a nice posh place. That's all I can tell you.
You're quite right.
And I'm having this impressed upon me to tell you
Yeah.
that
you're right.
once more there were people here that belong to you. I won't tell you who, because you'll know who. It's
Yeah.
Mr. F. And he would have liked a bit of that.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Quite posh though.
Yes. A one-off treat.
Yeah. I feel like... I almost feel like I'm in a manor. Or something quite stately. Something very old.
Yeah.
I can see black and white
Yeah.
timber. Kind of... around... it's very posh. Did I hear the... Pickering. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Pick a ring.
Pickering, yeah.
Is this a ring on the finger?
No, it's a place.
Is it?
It's a place.
So you didn't have to pick a ring?
No.
Oh.
No.
Pick a ring. Does that connect with what you've been doing then?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I feel like I'm in a vintage tea room in an old building,
That's right.
in a very old-fashioned place. I can see lovely china plates, all decorated, and it feels really up your street.
Oh, absolutely, for a one-off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's kind of all I can get for you, Auntie Cora, on this.
And I behaved myself accordingly.
So what was it then? Tell everyone.
It was a special treat for me for my birthday,
Oh yeah,
for a cream tea.
yeah,
But because I don't like cream, I had everything
by the cream.
by the cream. Yes.
Like a really bad cat then,
The cat got the cream because I don't
because
like
you
it.
didn't have it.
Yeah. And I'm not that keen on sandwiches, so I had.
Sorry,
more of
can
the
I just
cake.
ask, has anybody here been to something to do with an abbey? Forgive me for interrupting. I feel like I'm somewhere like I feel like there's something like a monastery near me or an old abbey.
Yeah.
Can you understand, Auntie Cora?
Yes. Yes.
What is that then? Because I'm having that
I've been in a
impression.
place like that.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. So tell me about your holiday then.
Pardon?
Tell me about your holiday. Did you eat chips by the sea?
No.
Oh, that's not bloody good, is it?
I was very good.
What'd you do that for?
I was
I
very
did.
good. I
Did
didn't.
some tips.
No.
What did you do that for? You've let the side down, Auntie Cora. You've got to have fish and chips if you're by the sea. It's the law.
Absolutely.
The law of the land says so.
Because by the time I'd had my meal, I didn't want. And if I'd had them, I wouldn't have been able to have my evening meal. I don't have a very good appetite.
Is there at some point a bit of a kerfuffle over a table?
There was.
Because someone's saying there was a kerfuffle
There was.
around or over because of a table.
Yeah.
And, no, I don't understand, but that's what I'm being told to tell. I'm not supposed to understand. It's not my job to understand. It's your job to understand.
Yes.
I've just got to spout it out.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Am I?
100%.
I'm a good.
You are.
I'm a good lad.
You are a good lad.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I've got my hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take mine off to you.
I'll tip my hat to you. Yeah.
Yes, you're spot on.
Yeah. All the people are watching from over there.
Yeah.
They're watching from inside them little boxes. Isn't that amazing?
Which little boxes?
These.
Over there.
over there. All
Oh,
right.
nice.
All the people are watching through those little boxes,
Oh,
aren't
really?
they?
Are they?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
How lovely.
I'm going to tell them something now. I'm going to tell them something deeply philosophical and deeply, deeply meaningful.
Right.
And when I say it, you're going to be astonished.
Okay.
Really, honestly, I'm being pressed to tell you all this.
Oh, right.
Okay.
And it's important you're all listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're dead, you're dead.
Is that so?
And that's that.
Are you sure?
I'm certain.
Are you?
Yeah, because I'm here, look.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you give it to me in writing?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, I'll spit in my hand and shake on you, though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. How is Auntie Nosy then?
Auntie Nosy's very well, thank you.
Did you enjoy your time?
I did indeed. She was asking for all of you.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, we send our love to her.
She does remember.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who's got a little blue car then?
Oh, well, I have.
Auntie Cora, did you travel anywhere in a little blue car? Or not?
No,
I'm just hearing about a little blue car.
no. No, I didn't.
Hang on. Oh, Auntie Cora, Fred,
Yeah,
did he have a blue car?
he did.
Because he's talking to me, remember me blue car?
I do.
But, do you remember a Cavalier?
That's right. That's the car he had.
Was it?
Yes.
Blue Cavalier?
Yeah.
All right. What's he telling me that for then? What are you telling me that for, you sausage? Like it matters. Hang on. 1 minute. What a strange thing. I've just told him if... He just said I just thought I'd say something. And that's what he had to tell you. Remind Cora about me blue Cavalier.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's got nothing to do with anything I've been talking about.
He just likes to butt in.
Well, I'd say so. That sounds just like someone butting in, that does.
It does,
I
yeah.
didn't need to hear that.
No.
1 moment. Someone's going to try and come and speak. 1 minute. Come on, you. Try yourself.
Paul,
Yeah.
Paul,
Yes. I can hear you.
Paul,
Yeah.
I am speaking. Can you hear my voice talking at you?
Yes. Can hear. Yes.
It's me, it's your dad.
Oh.
Do you remember Callington?
Yes. Oh yes.
I remember Callington as well.
Yes. Yes. I know.
Do you remember?
You. Sorry, Mr. Paul.
That's okay.
He's struggling a bit there. He's
That-
in and he's out. I'm trying to help.
Yeah. That's lovely.
He says, do you remember?
Mm.
He's talking about the constabulary.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
He said he had discussions with the constabulary. Or he spoke with someone to do with the constabulary.
He would have done. Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
One minute.
Okay.
I've got to be careful, Mr. Paul, 'cause I don't want to push him over his edge either.
No. No.
I'll
Yes, Dad, I can
I
hear you.
shall try again.
Okay,
I'm trying again.
all right, I can hear you.
I want you to know this.
Yeah,
I no longer blame me. I
Yeah.
no longer blame me.
yes.
In
Yeah, that, I fully understand that.
passing, I don't blame anybody now.
No. Yeah, perfect sense. Thanks, Dad.
I hope you get the car sorted, Paul.
Yeah, and me. Yeah, thank you.
Otherwise, you're lumbered with 4 spare wheels for nothing.
I know. I know, yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm back.
Thanks, Anthony. That, what he said made
Well,
perfect sense.
Apparently, he doesn't blame him or anything over here. He's very content with life,
That's right.
and he doesn't blame himself or anyone.
Yeah, that's fine.
You understand?
Perfectly, yes. Thank you.
He talks to someone called Sylvia, but I don't know if you can place that name for me.
Sylvia.
Sylvia. I'm sure it was Sylvia.
We knew of a Sylvia here. Whether she's on your side or not, I don't know.
Right.
I imagine she probably is by now.
Well,
If it's the Sylvia, I'm
well, I'm
thinking of.
only telling you the names he's telling me to tell you, Sylvia. Were they friends of the family or something?
No.
Oh well, no, I'm looking for people that should matter.
Yeah, this is a different Sylvia by the sounds of it.
Well, you've got to matter.
All right.
If they're not just some random old name.
No, okay.
You know.
No,
I mean, if he brushed past Sylvia at the market once a week, that doesn't interest me.
No,
I'm looking
okay.
for definite.
No. I don't know then, in that case.
Oh, he says, Gunner Poppy.
Yeah?
Gunner Poppy.
Yes.
He'll get on that car for you.
Brilliant.
He'll get onto the car for you.
Thank you. Great.
Yeah. He'll find a scrapyard, especially for you, and it'll be all right.
Oh, don't say that.
Now, don't get emotional.
No.
Yeah.
He's sitting by me now.
It's Anthony's voice gets him, isn't it?
Can my voice does what?
He responds to your voice.
Who does?
The dog.
The dog.
Is the dog here?
Yes. Yes, yeah.
All right.
He looked up as soon as he came in.
Is he being a good boy?
He's been very good.
Oh, shut up, dog.
He does not tell me. He's good as gold. Lying down like a good boy.
I
It's hot.
I'm just listening from where I am.
Okay.
Mr. Monty says that I've done enough now.
Right.
All
That
right.
Mr. Paul, you to turn your thingy bob on,
Yeah.
and if you do that now,
Yeah.
so that you can be ready,
Okay.
and then he'll come in and have a talk as well.
All right.
So if you can turn your thingy bob
Yeah.
on,
It's on now.
is it?
Yeah.
See. What, you walkie-talkie device?
Oh no, sorry. I thought it was the music. Sorry. Ooh.
Oh no, don't bother with the music, Mr. Paul. I don't like your music.
No.
Straight up.
All right. Yes, be thinking, Bob. Yeah.
Why'd you listen to that rubbish anyway?
We thought
I
you'd
just thought
like
it
to.
helped to bring you all through.
No, I like. Yeah, I like sing-along songs.
Oh, right.
Have to get some of them then.
Yeah.
Did you like our singing?
If it wasn't for the houses in between. Da-dum. I like songs like that.
Sit between the dead.
Did that?
I sing you one on me.
Yeah.
Bit before our time.
Has to be.
Yeah. Well, I'm bloody old, don't you know? I'm older than you lot.
That's why we don't
I've got time and a half at least on all of you. I like that. I like songs about the swells, and I like all the jolly nice ones. Yeah. And the naughty ones.
I prefer the naughty ones.
There's lots of naughty, noisy ones. Oh, Mr. Porter,
Oh, yeah, no,
what
that one.
shall I do? I meant to go to Waterloo and I ended up in Crewe. Yeah. I'm just listening. You sort yourself, Mr. Paul.
Yeah, I've got it here. I mean,
Have you checked? Hang on.
yeah.
I can't hear what I'm being told. Right, I'm being told to get out.
All right.
I'm not even in. It's just a figure of speech. Right, listen, I might come back later, I might not.
All right.
If I don't come back, if I do come back, I'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if I don't come back, I won't. That sounds a good deal, does it not?
Yeah. Why not? That sounds fine.
All right. Listen, I hope you're satisfied with what I've said.
Oh, yeah.
And I've done my best. And I confess I'm struggling a little tonight. I'm finding this hard. But I find the conditions different.
Yeah.
At least, I'll rephrase that. I find the conditions different because the conditions for him are different.
Yeah.
So it makes him different for me. But your conditions are themselves don't bother me in the slightest. The fact that you've got your door open and it's all bright in here doesn't concern me in the slightest, you understand?
Fine.
That doesn't bother me. But it's the effect it has on him that makes him harder for me to deal with.
Yeah.
So those conditions in them and of themselves are of no consequence
Okay.
to me, but they are to him. So, but it's all right. I'm doing my best. It doesn't do any harm. I mean, you're only going to sit here anyway, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, we are then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks, Anthony, for all the information you've given to us
that's
all.
all right. That's all right. So if I come back, I come back, and if I don't, I don't.
All right.
So that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very. Yeah.
Anyway, I'll say goodbye. Keep all your chins up and have a nice life.
Thank you very
and
much.
I'll come back, and if not, bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Cheerio.
No, hang on. Before I go, Auntie Cora,
Yes.
Fred's getting on my wick.
He used to get on mine as well.
What's this about his seat that was made out of beads?
I had a seat that was made out
But
of
he's on
beads.
about this bloody car again.
Yeah.
Did he have a seat that was beady?
Yeah, he had to have a seat that had a beady back.
He's going on about it, and
I know.
I've got to tell you about it.
Oh, you'd think he'd have forgotten it.
Have you done your jacket spud on the fire yet?
Not yet.
Well, you
no.
need to crack on with that. Anyway, no. Anyway, have a nice life. I don't care anymore. I'm off. I'm
Right.
dead.
Okay.
I'm dead and gone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
We're done. Are we done?
No.
I don't feel like we're done.
No, no.
Monty's coming.
Yeah.
My friends, you can hear my voice.
Hello, Monty. Yes, we can. Yeah.
Forgive me, I had to let him go for a moment.
Yes. Okay.
But it is of no consequence to him. He'll be fine. I just had to release him for a moment for reasons that were necessary. But I have control of the boy now.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes, it was brief. Just brief. Yes. You all look rather startled. Are you well?
I'm just yes. I'm just reading the messages that are coming in.
My friends, very well. A gentleman in my world, Paul,
Yeah.
says to remember that you must go at the top. There is an option that says you must to read all messages.
Yes.
You must remember to press that.
Yes.
And you have, I assume.
I've.
At the very top,
Yeah.
there is an option. The gentleman on my side says you will understand. I don't understand.
Yes.
There is an option that allows you to newest, oldest, things like that.
Yes.
You select the one that says all. Or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue on.
Yeah. All right.
As you will, as you will. Good
Okay.
evening, my friends. You are all well.
Yes, thank you.
Cora, dear, you are well.
I am, thank you.
Good evening, Sue.
Good
And
evening.
hello, Paul.
Hello, Monty.
And greetings to the beast beyond the door.
He's inside.
The little one on the floor,
Yeah.
lying around.
He's down by
He's
your
better,
feet.
isn't he?
I beg your pardon?
He's better in the room.
Yes,
Oh,
he's
he's
fine,
out.
he's fine. He's of no trouble. He's been in here before. There's no consequence to me. He's a jolly nice little
Got
fellow.
it. Got it. All comments. Got it. Yeah.
He's got prime position with the
Were they right,
pole
Paul?
position with the fan.
Yes. Yes. It was.
Well,
Yes.
there's a gentleman over here who came to our world relatively recently,
Yeah.
and he has taken it upon himself to try and assist us to understand more about your technology.
Thank you.
Since
Yeah.
I can't use these things,
Yes.
it's hardly a telegram, Paul.
No. No. No.
Telegrams I am quite fine with. Morse code messages, such like, I'm more than happy to understand those. And sending little paper notes, all well and
Yes.
good, but your technology does not belong to my mind as such. But the gentleman here who has been joining us relatively recently more and more finds it rather interesting because he has a knowledge of your tools
Right.
and your technology
Okay.
that goes a little beyond mine,
Yeah.
way
Okay.
beyond mine. So I
What he has said is correct.
Yes.
I found it where it says all.
I'm
yes.
more concerned about me communicating what he says correctly.
Yeah. Okay.
That-
Yes, you have.
That is fine. That is fine. So you are all well and you are all good.
We are.
Yes. Thank you.
And your lives are well. And life is treating you good and the sunshine finally arrived.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm delighted to hear that. I'm delighted to hear it. I'm pleased that all is good. You have all been having your holidays lately. The boy in the chair had a holiday. Cora has had a holiday. The Sue has had a holiday. You've all had holidays. How delightful. But not you, Paul.
No.
But when are you going to have a holiday yourself?
I don't know. Really?
You seem to be the odd one out.
Yes. Yeah, I am. Yes.
Yes.
I've got to get the car fixed first.
One moment. Anthony is calling to me.
Yeah.
And I don't like doing this. Anthony, can you hold? Yes, wait till later. Anthony will return before we go.
Okay.
But he wants to talk and tell you something, Paul.
Okay.
But I don't want to do it.
Okay.
So
understand.
he will return briefly at the end.
All right. Thanks, Monty.
Yes. So, my friends, I am delighted to be back amongst you, albeit briefly. And of course, I am only here because I understand the conditions tonight are rather different. But most importantly, I'm here because I know this movement as a whole is changing like life itself, like your world always does. All things change. And the movement that is mediumship, as you call it in your world, the movement itself is evolving. But in order to evolve, in many ways it has to collapse in a little. And that is happening in your world right now. In order to evolve, it has to crumble a little. Do you understand that?
Yes. Yeah.
Before the current trajectory of the whole movement, as you call it, bear in mind we don't call it a movement and we don't see it through your eyes. The whole thing, the subject,
Right.
the matter, that
Yeah.
is. But we understand how it is viewed, and through your eyes, the movement by somewhat has to crumble a little.
Okay.
It
yeah.
is almost like cutting dead heads off roses
Yes.
in order
yeah.
to create new growth and new bloom.
Yes.
And whilst that takes place, you will and must find the inspiration. People listening in, you must find the inspiration to sit with your own groups, 1 or 2 of you. Use your technology if you have to, but you must sit to develop, in order that the dead heads that are being cut away may regrow and bloom into a new form and expression of what you call mediumship, what I call two-world communication, always have. So, my friends, I would urge you in the world to please sit. Sit for our world. Listen and feel for our world. Our world is genuine, intelligent. It is lovable, likable, but serious. The work we do is serious. It is important that I make and emphasize that point. It is genuine, it is serious, it is scientific, it is measurable when committed correctly. And that is all I have to say on the matter, but I urge people to sit to develop and feel and try to find our world. Those souls who work with you and around you, they will, if they can, draw close and be felt in a genuine, literal manner. But you must allow that to take place, and that takes time. Your job is to sit. Your job is to sit and be. That is all. I tell also the mediums in your world who are currently developing, the younger and the older, and this includes you, Paul.
Yeah.
I instruct you to continue on your journeys. The journey of life itself is varied, with many different feelings, emotions, problems, obstacles, So is the journey of your development.
Yeah.
But as long as you stay true, serious, measured and sensible at all times, and take no nonsense,
Yeah.
and take nothing, always be seeking the most strong
Yes.
evidence, expecting the best from yourself and expect the best from our world.
Yeah.
What more can you do?
Yeah.
You must sit and you must wait. Any medium who believes that they are beyond sitting in a circle, any medium who believes that they are no longer need to sit to feel and blend with our world, is immeasurably incorrect. There is no medium in this world who should not be sitting within the circle or making time to blend with those who draw close to them. No medium in your world should be avoiding that commitment.
Yeah.
That is your ongoing development.
Mm.
And if I was to be more prolific, if I can, Paul,
Yeah.
there is no medium upon your world within the frequency that you call Earth. There is no medium who should not be sitting in a circle if one is available to do so.
Yeah.
And there is no medium in your world who should see themselves above. And any medium who runs and takes circles where they encourage others should be sitting within a circle themselves at some point. There is no point where you are qualified.
Yeah.
There is no point. This is not the words I've been impressed. For your times, this is not a driving test.
No.
There's no point where you become a qualified driver. There is no point where you are a qualified medium. It does not exist. Regardless of what any institution in your world claiming to act on our behalf may say. You should always be developing. You should always be sitting and blending with our world, my friends. I say this because the future of what you call your movement, once the deadheads and the crumbling process, the breaking down process is taking place, so it will bloom again. And I want you all to be at your best and ready for that when it comes.
Yeah. Understand.
Paul,
Yeah.
when that day comes, you may very well be working with me over here, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah. I
But
understand.
nonetheless, I say that positively, of course.
Yes. Yeah. That's
But
fine.
nonetheless, my friends, that is my message to you all listening tonight. Those who develop, take my words with a pinch of salt. Be sensible now, but take them on board all the same.
Yeah.
Do with them as you please. What you do with my words from here on, how you react to these words, or how you take them on board or dismiss them, is none of my business, you understand? It's not my concern. The message is given. The optimism is expressed. And with that said, I hope, with that said, people will consider my words carefully.
That's lovely, Monty.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, how are you, Sue?
I'm really tired.
Yes. Suddenly got a little tired, have you?
Yeah,
Yes.
don't know why.
Well, I do, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Do you understand why you've got a little tired in this room?
Not really.
Just know that when we draw close and borrow energy from people to make this possible, you will have effects upon you
Yeah.
that will include, at worst, and I do stress at worst, tiredness, a little
Okay.
tiredness.
Yeah.
But it will pass, my
Yeah.
dear. When we have finished, everything that we've borrowed, you get back.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So don't concern about it. Just relax. all of you relax. Now I'm listening to my world here, and I am told, Paul, that we don't have too much time remaining now.
All right.
So you've had time to have a little mooch
Yes.
around, as you
Yes.
might say.
Yes. But the gist of the messages are coming in
Yes.
saying how pleased they all are that they can see the medium.
It is merely temporary.
Yes. Yeah.
It is merely a temporary thing. I understand why the boy has done it.
Yeah.
It's been on his mind for a long time, Paul.
Right. Right.
It's been on his mind for a long time.
Yeah. I can understand that.
And by the way, would you let him know that the fact that 2 holders for your device things
Yes.
was not an accident?
Right. Yeah.
Because the 3rd one was the one that he wanted.
Okay.
The 3rd one that he got was the one that he wanted and needed.
Right.
The 2 that he's got are not suitable for the job, but they are for this. Man.
Yes. I
So-
understand. Yeah. 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 I'll tell him that.
Yes. I need... 1 moment, Paul. No,
Okay.
no, don't tell him.
All right.
No. Forgive me, I've just been pressed. Don't tell him anything.
No. I
Leave him
know.
out of it.
He doesn't want to know anything.
I
so
know.
He keeps telling me.
I know. I need you to know this regarding his desires.
Yeah.
In that, hello, little dog. I hear you panting away. You just sit there and be a well-behaved boy. Consider me your master, and you my student, little one. Yes. Not that I can teach an old dog tricks, but I can't. But I need you to know that regarding all of his views and feelings, it is no consequence to the mediumship, you understand?
Yeah.
It is no consequence to our ability to commune. Whatever makes it work is fine.
Yeah.
There are no rules.
No.
There are no rights or wrongs with regards to what he prefers.
Okay.
He prefers, and I understand this, he prefers to have his life here and this work here.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that is fine, because we meet in a location where we come together in our world to do this work.
Yes.
Once our work is done, we walk away from that location
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the same manner that you do. It is perfectly healthy to walk out and leave it behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to live. You have experiences in your life. People who live and breathe this subject to excess without making time for themselves or the things that they like to do in their life. I would agree it's unhealthy to go to that extreme. So that is my view, that what he does and how he chooses to operate is his business, Paul.
Yeah. That's fine. Understand.
You
yes.
are all living your lives in your way and the way you wish. We don't come in and then suddenly start poking you, saying, now that's not correct now. No, you shouldn't be doing that. Nonsense, my friends. Your lives are your lives. Your world is your world. You are where you are, where we once were.
Yeah.
We know how it feels to be you. I confess I don't know how it feels to be you in your world in its current condition
Yeah.
and in its current state, with the distraction, the noise and the bombardment, the sheer bombardment of everything at you. I confess I don't understand that, but I've walked your earth, I've breathed your air. So what you do is your business.
Yeah. Understand.
Just know that time to time we poke our noses in, yes. And we take a little observation, but that is fine. So there we are.
Thank you, Monty. Yeah.
Yes. So
we are happy whilst I understand it is rather hot and it has been a hot day. And to have your door open and the light shining in and the little beast beyond the door to be within the door for a change, I am absolutely fine with this. But once you are able, we would appreciate you to return to the dark conditions so that we can continue to develop in the way that we have.
We will, Monty, yes. Okay, that's fine.
But this is fine, and seize the opportunity as he has done, so that is fine, yes.
Right.
So I'm delighted that people are pleased.
Yes.
It was not of my making, but nonetheless, I am delighted. I will take all the praise for that.
Yeah. Okay.
It's unlikely to be hot like this, isn't it?
Oh, you'll probably get a few more hours, so you'll
Yeah.
be fine. And where do we go from there, Paul? Is there anything other than that?
There's one or two questions, but I don't know if you want to.
Well, yes,
Use
we
the-
are on borrowed time, so we should address a few matters.
Right. Okay.
Find me the most annoying ones
Right.
that you can't answer yourself.
All right.
At least nobody's asking why are you sitting in the bloody dark this week.
No.
That is one absent question I see.
Yes. Right. There is one question saying, talking about yourselves. Are there living angels around you in the afterlife?
No.
Okay.
I have seen nothing within my world that resembles a fluttering butterfly with a human head. Nor have I seen anything that resembles a cherub with wings.
Yeah.
In the same manner that the angels on your earth, yes, there are angels which on your earth, friends. Most of them have 4 legs and are treated abysmally.
Yeah.
And they are the true angels of your world.
Yeah.
In my world, they continue that status in my view, but no, I have not seen any being within my experience of time here, be it in almost 100 years.
Right.
I have not seen anything that resembles an angel.
Okay. Thanks, Monty.
And I speak honestly, that is all I can say. I've met all kinds and manner of people from all faiths, religions, all beliefs, all colours and creeds. I've met people who lived sour lives in your world. I've met people who lived holy lives, or at least they believed that they did. But I've not met anybody with wings.
Fine. Okay. Monty, we've got a question here which is quite interesting.
Yes.
What is your view on assisted dying? Are people queue jumping, or is it not a problem?
There are 2 responses to that question, Paul. There is my own personal experience, belief and feeling. And then there is the alternative feeling and opinion. You understand?
Yeah.
And needless to say, like in your world, it is a very difficult subject to address. What is my view? My view goes against the grain of what many people may believe, because I happen to believe that if you can, and if you are able to leave your world in the way that nature intended you to, then that is my belief. So if you could leave your world naturally, at the time, and in the right manner, then that is my belief. You understand?
Right. Yeah.
So my belief in that sense is that assisting someone to move on before their time assisting somebody to pass on at the natural point of death, I understand that is assisted dying. But my opinion on assisted dying, where you move this person on, is somewhat clouded with varied opinions, you understand. I would rather people left the world at their own natural time. However, your natural time to leave your world, when is this exactly? Because if you were to live an uninterrupted period of a life that was uninterrupted, then you would die at a specific point. But with the advent of hygiene in your world, you extend your life.
Yeah.
By living healthily, you extend your life. Then if you lived, the chances are, if you lived incredibly unhealthy, you will shorten your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when is the point of death? Now, assisted dying, this is my point, Paul. I believe that you should go at the natural time.
Yeah.
But when somebody has an illness that has been induced by maltreatment of you in your world,
Yeah.
then when is the natural point of death?
Yeah.
Somebody else has compromised your journey. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That
You
would-
have people who go to hospital for a treatment and it becomes what you may call a bad job.
Yeah.
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 Suddenly their journey is now changed for them.
Not the natural.
Now they are in pain and they will be administered morphine.
That was
Until-
going to be my question.
I
yes.
know,
Yeah.
I know, this is why I'm answering it.
Mhm.
So you then increase the morphine relevant with the level of pain and discomfort,
Yeah.
and that person passes away.
Yeah.
Well, that is assisted dying.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
So what is my opinion on assisted dying? It's hard to have an opinion, Paul, when there is so much intrusion upon people's health in your world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
With one hand they give you health, and with the other hand
Take it away.
they take it away.
Yeah.
So the truthful answer is, if you were to be left uninterrupted
Yeah.
to go when your time is right,
Yeah.
that would be my preferred,
Exactly.
that would be my preference. And that goes for those who commit suicide and take themselves from your world sooner. I would rather they went on to the end of their life,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
natural life.
I understand.
However, with everything thrown into the mix, where is natural life? And not only this, who faces the consequences?
Yeah.
For if you take a life, you have taken the life.
Yeah.
Now I understand you can say it was through kindness. It was an act of kindness, and I'm not removing that one little bit. But in life, there is cause and effect. We must all answer to what we have done wrong. I'm not saying that you will be heavily judged in some horrific manner, but nonetheless, somebody takes the faces that there is a consequence to taking a life, no matter how you wrap it up. There is a consequence to the man in the slaughterhouse who takes the life. There is a consequence to the ending of the life of an animal, even if it's through kindness.
Yeah.
Somebody takes the consequence. Somebody has to do this. So there is not one answer to that subject. What is my personal belief was the question.
Yes.
What do I think?
Yeah.
And that is what I think. I think if you can go on to the end of your life, naturally, the way nature intended, then so be it. However, If you cannot, and if it is impossible to do so, then there is no further comment for me to make. You will not be judged yourself. You will be aware that you may have cut your journey short. We on our side will have to work a little harder to help you. It is almost like trying to force the petals open on a flower. You can't do it. Nature has its time for that flower to open. There is a time when the caterpillar will open. The process of metamorphosis will take place and it will break out of its cocoon and fly naturally when that time is right. When that uncomfortable processes, as it would appear to be through the eyes of the lens, when it takes place, that will happen naturally, you understand.
Yeah.
But you do it sooner, be it suicide, be it the taking of a life, through kindness, whichever way you want to view it. You will need to be helped when you come here, but you will be helped. You won't be lost, you won't be left, and you will acclimatise. So by all accounts, my friends, you could argue it doesn't matter. So there you have it, two opinions, littered with debris of views and thoughts, which should tell you that nothing is cut and dry. There is many, many ways of viewing that great question. Ultimately, though, and the ultimate point that you need to know is this. You will come to our world. You will be welcomed. You will be loved. You will acclimatise, whether you came sooner or later. And you will be aware of what has happened. And what has happened, in the long term, will not affect you. So, the truth is, always act with kindness.
That's lovely.
I hope that confuses you and only leads you to ask even further questions.
It would, wouldn't it?
But why should all the answers be black or white? For what reason? Life in your world gave you variation. And I assure you, even when you come to our world, there will be varieties of views on all kinds of matters. That is my response to that. One is my personal view.
Yeah.
One is a view where I invite you to look deeper at what you think your natural time truly is, given there is so much to influence it. And then the third renders the question as to whose responsibility. Nonetheless, the journey will be the same. You will be welcomed, you will be loved, and you will live here with people you know, and you will continue on. So, begs the question, does it matter at all?
No.
Yeah.
There you go, my friends.
Monty, and our daylight is fading out. Would it be okay if I put the light on?
Yes, be my guest.
Right. Let's see if that will help. If it doesn't affect you. Is that okay?
Well, I believe there is another light in the room, is there not?
Yes.
A lighter one.
Yeah, there's a white light, yes.
Yes, we'll just activate that, Paul.
Oh, really? Okay. Right.
Yes.
Oh, it's not. It's in the medium's room. He's taken it out.
It's not that one.
No. Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry. Yeah, that's the
I'm
one.
certain there is a second light in the room.
Yeah,
Paul.
there
I'm
is.
sure I can see one.
Yes, there
Just
is.
down here.
Yes. Now it's going to be ever so bright suddenly.
I'm not bothered, Paul.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Okay, I'm putting it on now.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm already a dead man.
Yeah.
You can't kill me twice, Paul.
That's,
I walked into the light once at
That
my
better?
point of death.
right.
I've got control of his mind. Just ensure the glow stays a little away, if you will, and that is fine.
That's better.
How's that?
That's
That
better.
Yeah.
Is that fine with
Yeah.
you? Well, it is fine with me.
Okay.
Splendid. Yes.
Right.
Where do we go from there then, Paul?
Right.
I hope that answer is acceptable, if not varied, and if not, if anything, quite uncommittal, because life in your world, as I said, is varied, and it is so varied here as well. Yes, there is no one shade in our world, you might say. It is very multicoloured, as is your world. Yes,
Right.
yes.
There is another one here. I was going to actually ask for more information before I tell you. I'm just trying to find the question again. Hang on. Hang on, I'm nearly there.
That is fine. I'm just listening to my world.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. This is from Gary. Gary could really do with more information on your question, if you can.
Gary X.
That's right. Yes.
My friend in my world, I was just listening, says to tell you it's Gary X.
Yes. That's right. It is.
Yes.
Well, I'll read you what he's put, but I don't understand it. I don't think he's given enough information, but I'll put it to you, Monty.
Okay.
He said, has Monty and Anthony providing verifiable biographical information?
Yes.
Does that make sense to you?
Well, the question is, if I'm reading that correctly, is are we or have we provided accurate biographical information? But that is surely answered by the people in the room who answer yes or no
It's
to
me.
what we say.
I don't understand the word of biographical.
Biographical is your life, a biography.
Oh, right.
Am I giving, I assume he means, are we giving biographical information?
Oh, right. In
Yes.
that case, Gary, the answer's 100% yes.
But maybe he can elaborate on that.
Yeah. Okay, see if he comes back with anything.
That is Gary with an X.
Yes, that's him. That's him. Yeah. Yeah.
They watch over your shoulder, Paul.
It's amazing how you know everything.
I don't know everything.
No.
I just know a lot.
Listen.
I just know a lot because I'm old.
Hmm.
I'm an old man. Yes.
Right. There are one or two more. If
Yes.
you're prepared.
Yes. Move swiftly though.
Yeah. How do you see yourself where you are? Are you still in a physical body or
Yes.
a light being?
Well, I do not recognise the word light being, Paul, as you well know.
Mm-hmm.
We've spoken about this before. It is a repeated question. But
Right.
the point is that we are not light beings at all. My body is my etheric body. The etheric body is within you all.
Yeah.
You are energy, but through your eyes, or should I say through your brain, you appear solid to one another because your biology of the energy as it expresses itself biologically in your world seems solid. When that skin of the onion, the energetic onion that you are, fades away as you move out of your frequency, so the next energy will be acclimatized and will be as solid to consciousness that you all are as your current body currently is to your consciousness. You are consciousness observing yourself in a frequency that you call earth, that you call this reality, and your body is solid. When you come to my world, you will be solid.
Fine.
You will appear relevant and solid to the frequency in which you'll be, but we are not light beings. I'm afraid it's not a word I recognise in the same manner as I've not seen angels. And I've met so many people's grandparents and brothers and sisters, and I've heard other people say, oh, well, it's because they're on a different level.
Yeah.
Well, I don't subscribe to that view, and in now at least 100 years or so here, I've not yet met a light being, but I have met souls who have resided further on, beyond my frequency. And we have held seances, like you do.
Right.
And they have appeared and materialized to me where I am, from their frequency.
Yeah.
And I have entertained conversations with some.
Wonderful.
But they weren't light beings, they were souls, they were consciousness, they were once human.
Yeah.
They were once like me.
Yeah.
But they've journeyed on.
Right.
They have shed their etheric body, which seems solid to them, and only to move on to their next body. But where they are, that body will be the real, solid body to them,
Fine.
relevant to the frequency that they move to.
Well, okay, Monty.
Yes.
Have you got time for another one?
Yes.
This is quite interesting. This is probably something we've all asked ourselves. Why are we here? What is our human purpose?
Well, the human purpose, wow, a deep question, because the human purpose, what is to be human? I can go back to what I just said a moment ago, Paul.
Yeah.
What is it to be human? Merely that consciousness, which you are, and consciousness has no limits, but consciousness has no identity, but you are an aspect of it, and you are viewing and experiencing frequencies that were created by consciousness, and realities that have been created by consciousness, and you are viewing and experiencing it through the body, an energy and a biology that is relevant to the energetic frequency in which you occupy now. And consciousness is using what it has created, the vehicle that you call the human body, which is merely, as I've just explained, an expression of biology, of the energy that is within the frequency that you currently occupy. And it uses this to observe. Uses the brain as a computer. It uses the body as a vehicle. But consciousness, which is what you are, is observing this frequency that it created. And that other aspects of the greater consciousness has created and encouraged and drawn upon buildings, light, music, sound. What is the purpose of the human experience? The human experience is merely a biological representation of energy that exists within a frequency. That is all the human experience is. The total experience is consciousness observing and briefly believing it is human. But it soon discovers that it's a little more than that. When the human biology, the energy within the frequency that you call the human realm perhaps, or earth, falls apart. Yes, you continue on, you have identified as a human, you will continue to be a human, but you will start to realize that there's a little more to it than this. You are consciousness. You are conscious. Viewing the world through a little lens that you call human. The human experience is an idea. The human experience is an ideology. It is something you are taught to be. You are a human. We are living the human life in the human world, in a human this, in a human that. Even I, myself, will tell you I'm only human. It is an ingrained process. But the human aspect is merely the body and the frequency that you've come to. The total aspect is what matters, and that is consciousness, of which you are. And it is merely observing itself through a very small lens called the human experience, which is an energetic expression of your frequency, briefly, until you move through it to the next frequency. And then you will start your etheric experience. But you will still be you, and you will always be you, but eventually you will reach a finer point, I am told, by other souls further along, where you will shed and become lighter and lighter. Not a light worker, but lighter.
Yes.
Energetically lighter. And then you will be at another experience, and more you will feel closer with the consciousness that you are. You are on the densest, slowest frequency right now. This frequency is slow and dense. It will become faster and more lighter and far clearer. I hope in some manner that answers the question.
Fine. Okay. Thank you.
But the confusion is the human experience, Paul. What people think I am having a human... What is a human experience? It's just frequency and how energy vibrates with your frequency to give what you call matter. And that matter is what you call the body and your solid world, which is anything but. Very unsolid world, it just appears it.
So the purposes of being here is just to have an experience.
It is an opportunity, as I see it and as I understand it from those who I've spoken with, from further along the line, what is the experience? It is merely for consciousness to experience itself.
Right. Yeah.
If consciousness created it, and you are an aspect of that very consciousness, then life is consciousness observing consciousness, is it not?
Yeah.
Which equally brings me how people who meditate and they observe themselves, they are consciousness observing consciousness observing consciousness.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Fascinating.
Thank you, Monty.
I hope that makes some kind of sense. I would understand if it doesn't, but if it doesn't, I'm not sure how I can make it any less confusing. But I think it should resonate a little.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yes.
Now I know you're anxious to...
Yes,
to
where do
wind
we
it
go
up.
from here, Paul? Should we leave there?
Yeah.
Well, my friends, thank you for having us. Thank you for allowing us in. Anthony briefly wants to pop in.
Yes.
He's very, very impatient. But
Usually
once we
is
have done
coming.
this, we will bring your evening to a close.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. I've just been pressed to ask that Sue, your husband does have his key this week, does he not?
He hasn't gone out tonight, so yeah, so
I've
that will be
just-
fine. We won't
I've
be
just
not-
been pressed to what you might say, pull at your leg a little. Yes. My friends, thank you for having us. Anthony will return. I will bid you a jolly good week ahead, and I hope life is fine.
Thank
And
you,
I hope
Monty.
the weather remains good, and please, my friends, enjoy your time and your lives.
Thank you
We
very
will.
much,
Thank
Monty.
you. Thank
Lovely
you
to
for
hear
the
from
wisdom.
you.
Farewell for now. Good night.
Night, night. Yeah. And to you.
You scare you?
Yeah.
Are you scared? Are you terrified?
Oh, yeah. Jump 6 feet off the ground.
He would not let me back in. And I wanted to only come and tell you something, but he wouldn't get out and let me do it. So I thought, we'll bugger him. And I've just been pulling at him. Yeah.
Right.
I've been stood behind him with a whiskey saying, come on. Come on. Here's your cigar and here's your bloody brandy or whatever this stuff is, whiskey stuff. Alcoholic and all that. Anyway, it's done. Mr. Paul.
Yeah.
Your mama tells me to tell you that you really must go to Wimbledon.
Oh,
You must try and go to Wimbledon.
right.
You must try and go and treat yourself.
Right. Right.
She's fed up with you turning into a hermit.
Oh, crumbs.
She says, for is it for devil's sake or for Pete's sake?
Goodness sake.
No. I heard for Pete's sake.
For Pete's sake,
For Pete's
that's
sake.
the old-fashioned way of saying it.
Try and
For Pete's sake, be
go
nice.
to Wimbledon
Yeah.
and enjoy yourself.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Little trip. Little road.
Treat
Little
yourself.
Wimbledon.
All right.
Anyway, don't shoot the messenger, Mr. Paul. If you try to anyway, the bullet will go through me. So it does not matter in the slightest.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you.
All right.
That's to add on to the other
Yeah.
nonsense I told you earlier.
Yeah, that was fine. That's brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm listening and I'm going.
All right.
So I've done it. So Mr. Paul, if you wouldn't mind, would you turn that one off?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that'll singe his eyeballs out when he comes back.
Yeah. There we go.
Keep your red one on if you want, I'm not bothered. But anyway, with that said, I'm going to say bye-bye now.
All right.
And for the final time as well.
Okay. Yeah. Lovely. All right. Thank you, Anthony.
All
very
right.
much. Thanks for the night.
Anyway, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And to everybody who's listening all over the world, just remember that I am the Messiah and my message is final. Night-night.
Right.
For the final time tonight, Flatfoot returns to bless you all here, all in my world and all afar, with the love, the joy and the light of my world. Flatfoot also blesses man's four-legged friend upon the floor. Flatfoot also blesses all who listen afar and hear my words. Flatfoot now for the final time tonight will say bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye,
Flatfoot. Thank you very much
Flatfoot.
for coming.
it 10? Is it 10? Oh, hang on, I can't get my words out.
I can't see it properly.
I thought I saw something like 9:57. But I might be wrong.
9:45.
Oh, sugar. It was in digital numbers. But I didn't see them properly.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay. You back with us?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what we'll do?
Oh, hello.
For, yeah, the beast's in the room.
Has it been good?
Yeah,
He's
he has.
been
Very good.
exceptionally good.
Yeah.
Hello.
And what we'll do now for all the people listening in, as what we do each week, for just we'll stay quiet for just a minute, and if we can send out our energy for healing and sending out to whoever and wherever we want it to go. We'll just keep quiet for a minute. Okay.
Done.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hope you've all enjoyed it. We most certainly have. That's been a lovely evening again, and thank you. We will be here again next week, so we'll look forward to that. So we'll just say to you all, thank you very much, and good night to you all. I will say good night to our friends in Spirit Land. Thanks for all you're doing as usual. Lovely to have you here. I will look forward to the next time we all sit together. So send you our love and just say thank you very much again and good night.
Cheer
Good
out.
night, everyone.
Good night.
There we go.
You've been such a
You've been a good boy.
He has. He's been brilliant.
He wandered out a couple of times.
You've been a good boy.
I think he went downstairs
Come
once.
here.
Something says on the back of this one, unable to connect at this something.
Don't worry.
No, can't read it after that.
Don't worry.
You've been a
Wave
good
goodbye
boy.
to the world. Give a message for the world, Charlie. What would you wish to tell other people?
Sausages!
To be as good as he's been.
Oh, good boy.
He's been perfect, hasn't he?
He was due a haircut today, and he's all hot. And unfortunately, the girl who does his grooming doesn't. She wasn't well. So anyway, it's been rescheduled to next week. So he's got to cope with another week of it.
Yeah,
But he'll
they
be-
don't really do the heat, do they?
No, but even if he has a haircut, he's still pants and sweats. I mean, they're covered in a permanent coat. So you right.
Mm.
Sorted. Let's get out of here.
A cool drink. Yeah.
As the shepherd said, let's get the flock out of here.
That's the one. Oh, Pete said it.
Let's get the floor. Are you going down first? Do you want to go down? You go down first. Go on in. Come in. Come in. Or are you not going to?